So I had met Tony one day out door knocking in his neighborhood. I used to prospect that area often by door, and Tony said he was in his forever home. Him and his wife were retired, no interest in any moves. Then 24 hours later, I get a call from Tony asking me to come over to his house. So I went over to Tony's house, and that's when I met his sister Joanna and learned that Tony and Joanna owned a rental property about 10 houses away from Tony's house, and they wanted to sell that off. Now, the tenants initially, it can be sometimes a little bit complex, but we had chatted with the tenants. I had chatted with the tenants, and I felt we had a good path forward. They seemed to be, in a position where they were going to allow us to show the house while they were still in it. Well, that on paper and in conversation was, different than what it was in reality. Now, the tenants had already purchased a house, and they were just waiting on that closing, which I think was 30 or 60 days out. And so we ended up actually initially listing the house, but we ended up pulling it off the market, waiting out that closing, and then we put it back on the market and got that sold for them. So here's the thing. Today, Joanna is actually a realtor. So I would like to say that I did such a good job that I inspired her to become a realtor. That's what I keep telling myself. Anyways, in the text is what Tony and Joanna had to say about our time working together.